so I wanted to restart in GTA 5 Online, as in 2026 GTA 5 Online has received many updates that can help new players make money quick and start their criminal empire. So I wanted to see how easy would it be to get everything Los Santos has to offer. Upon loading it, I had some money on me still from my old character, so I bought a garage and found the most useless expensive vehicle I could. I still had 66,000 on me, so I bought a 50,000 bike. Time to purchase the best starting car in GTA 5 Online, the Duco Death, which is free for all players. I wanted to get as close to zero, so I bought max ammo for my pistol, 25 tear gas, and a melee weapon.
There would sort offense. You won't regret it. Okay.
I'm going to mention this to all new players. You are going to need snacks for regenerating your health. Simeon's dealership has a snack bowl.
What's going on, my dude?
First thing I should have done was a stash house. They are the purple houses on your map and give you 30,000 if you own no businesses, but if you own a business, they act as a free resupply. I will be cutting out most of the driving bits so you guys don't have to watch that.
There is on LSPD files with cash to appropriate. I invite you to consider this as a double investment opportunity.
The reason I am starting out with the Clucking Bell farm raid is since it is the best way to make money right after you spawn in Los Santos. It's free, doesn't cost nothing to set up, and you get 500,000 each time and a first-time bonus of 250,000, which can really jumpstart your career.
Based on your considerable reputation, this is just a normal day at work for you, huh? Okay, pure simplicity. Get inside, get the money, get out. Seems like you got him shaking. Be careful.
First setup mission down. Most of these missions are really easy once you know how to do them.
Sending the relevant coordinates to you.
It doesn't matter which one you go to first, but if you want to do this mission efficiently, go for the
I have a
laptop
checklist
first.
for today's operation. Number 1, a laptop from a clucking cover for the manufacture and distribution of cocaine. This laptop's gonna give us a window into their schedules. I just sent you a CCTV
When looking for the
image of
laptop,
guy.
try to look near the
Got a
arcade
choice.
machine,
Steal
where he
the
spawns
laptop
most
behind
of
his
the
back.
time. He can also spawn under the fence.
I'll leave it to you. You got eyes on him? Confiscate the laptop. Good. The information on this laptop is gonna tell us our optimal window for hitting the factory. Deep won't touch him, but we will. He operates out of a Terabyte command truck. I'm sending you a picture of him now. My advice to you is, get his drones. They're tethered to a security. Take them down before you proceed. I heard this guy's been looking into the out. Like he's in truck stacking so much time, he has his own gravitational pull. Alright, what's the drone? The Terabyte should be accessible.
I will add there's this SMG in here, go ahead and grab just in case.
You find it? Good work. Keep the device accessible. We're gonna need it. Okay, with those 2 items taken care of, let's move on to the big one. The cartel occasionally takes train deliveries at the factory. We're gonna steal one of the trains they use and roll in right up. Alright, now the key's gotta be in someone's pocket. Remember, these guys are serious. They will not hesitate to shoot on sight. Take whatever steps you deem necessary.
second mission complete this mission is probably the longest
I'll
other
make
than
some
the finale.
arrangements and ensure the train is secured out of sight. Just until we're ready to hit the cartel. Gotta keep our designs clandestine. You copy?
While I drive, I wanted to talk about the choice options we have for this mission. Starting with the low-tier guns and gear I recommend. This for stealth B mid-tier guns and gear I recommend. That one for loud if you're confident. C is finally the most heavy-duty one as you get a combat MG and military armor if you're not so confident of using B.
Trace
always
back
get
to
C.
us. The good news is that this city is crawling with gangs carrying that kind of contraband. Half of them in cahoots with this very police department. So today we're gonna confiscate one cache of weapons and one stash of gear. If any of it ends up getting traced after our raid, it'll lead to these reprobates instead of us. I've sent you the coordinates of some appropriate targets. You don't need to hit them all. My advice is to investigate your options. Determine which gang is gonna have a loadout that suits your preferences, and prioritize accordingly. As I was saying earlier, we need weapons and we need equipment. That's armor and masks. You don't want anyone at the Cluck and Bell factory catching a glimpse of your memorable face. This group is more, how do I put it, up and coming than the other gangs we have in our sights. So their equipment will be subpar, but easier to steal. The LSPD regard this gang as small fry in the veritable ocean of felons we have here in southern San Andreas. These individuals are not as established as the other targets on our list, so we shouldn't expect any serious trouble. Be careful. Now they know you're there. They'll be coming after you. Do not underestimate how much you have fucked their shit up. They'll be right behind you. These targets should have an ample supply of weapons and gear. Kids secure. Bring it all back to the locker.
Hey, nice car.
Giving you 3 possible targets. Well, you can hit them all if you're so inclined. Anything extra you get, I'll make sure it's available. Good. I'll arrange for any extras to be stashed in case you change your mind. Roger that. Okay. Possible getaway vehicles at these 3 locations.
Again, while I drive to the location I will explain the options that we have. They all work like last mission: a low tier, B medium tier, C heavily armored tier. If you're doing silent, B and A are good options. I personally like A. If you're doing loud, B is a good option. A is also, but B is faster. Never go for C since even for loud it's a very slow vehicle and just not a good one to use, but this is just personal preference.
SPD to turn a blind eye to their activities. If the car ends up getting traced, the trail leads back to them, not us. We'll only need to use one of them for the raid. The choice as always is yours. Okay, we got 3 cars from 3 gangs, but you only need this last time. But don't underestimate their ability to adapt. Even when it comes to their rusty-ass car, you will find more resistance. Honestly, I'm surprised to find this gang in this neck of the woods. This whole area is run by the Lost MC. Must be slipping. Anyway, can you see the vehicle? They'll likely have it stored somewhere secure. Look for a garage and find a way inside.
The thing about A is I'm not sure, but you can either get the low rider or the van. I have ever only gotten the van twice, so my luck is just bad. We can still use the van though, as in the finale we can request a personal vehicle.
Excellent choice. We're not in any rush out there, so feel free to pay the other gangs a visit and evaluate their cars too. You will be appropriately compensated for any extra vehicles you bring back.
If you are also going for option A, take the train tracks to the left. You will be in Toledo in no time.
If those are wheels you want to roll with on the big day, just send me a message with the vehicle information. Getaway car secured. Well done. All that's left to do is leave the area inconspicuously.
Now this mission will determine whether or not you do this stealth or loud. I will explain once I get to the compound.
Alright, the time has come to throw the cartel supply lines into disarray. We need them in a state of chaos. So when our unscheduled train delivery arrives at the factory, they just wave you through. So our primary objective is to locate their depot and sabotage their fleet of delivery trucks. Our secondary objective is to find a key card that'll allow us access to the factory's restricted areas. Oh. Okay, remember that laptop you got me? I found a schedule on it that says there should be delivery vans leaving this establishment any minute. Hack all the vans, and we can use the GPS to find the depot where they load up the drugs. That's where we're gonna hit them. I appreciate that hacking device you confiscated. Couldn't do this without it. It was only a matter of time till they realized they'd been hacked. Watch yourself.
The outfits are optional.
Damn, we hack additional vans, we can patch the information. If you see a uniform, take it. Might as well buy some time by playing the part. Plus, it's a rare chance to express your theatrical side. That's it. Sending the location now. Don't worry about the van's drivers warning their collaboration is at the garage. They won't suspect this is part of a coordinated attack. They'll just assume it's another day in Los Santos.
Okay, so now let me explain. If you are doing stealth, make sure to take out guards silently. If you do get spotted, you have a time limit to take out witnesses. Don't worry, do not blow up the trucks, and be sure to get the CCTV in the office. If you are going loud, blow up the trucks and don't wipe CCTV.
Trust me, they'll be waiting for you when we hit the factory. I recommend you keep your head down. Key card could be a locker or something similar. Can you find anything to break them open? If anyone see you, take them out. It's the only way to stop the cartel from knowing you're coming.
What the fuck are you doing?
All that without a witness. That's some adroit maneuvering. yourself when you have one to navigate that factory. CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here.
When you leave, it will say rather or not they are alerted or not alerted. If it says the opposite of what you want it to say, switch sessions and redo the mission.
Hide inside. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna Trojan horse this factory. Look for something we can use. Seize it and bring it back. Last piece of the puzzle. You ready to do this thing? How you doing in that box?
If you're doing it loud, it's going to look a lot
Circumstances,
different
your
from mine.
customary silence is a little concerning. Should I have added air holes? Cluck twice if you're in trouble. Okay, good. Now remember, when you burst out of that crate, you'll be in the heart of that operation. How you choose to use the element of surprise is up to you. This is it. Good luck. To punch fatal holes in the hull of this operation, we need to leave with two things, their product and their cash. To clarify, steal it all. Don't forget the extra gear your crew procured. Feel free to experiment. It should be in a dumpster to the rear of the factory. You see, it pays to befriend your local garbage man. The key card you acquired should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement. Once you get into the storage area, fill your pockets. It's clear this place is barely functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Cluck and Bell staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket. secured the product, start looking for the safe. Okay, here we go. Connect to the computer. I read up on how to use the hacking device so we didn't end up unexpectedly fucked once we made it to this point. All you have to do is find where the signal is the strongest. If the device is showing blue, you're headed in the right direction. Red, you're not. Once it's caught the connection, find the next one. Keep going. You need to secure more data before you have the complete access code. Okay, that should have done it. Have you received the safe code? Check the hacking device for the code to the safe. Excellent, that's everything. Okay, I'm listening to the radio, and it sounds like that safe triggered some alarm. They're shutting down most of the roads leading away from the factory. Fortunately, we're one step ahead of them. The getaway car should be right where you left it. The fastest means of escape is still a getaway vehicle that you stashed in the garage.
Loud or not, this is the best approach to escape the compound. When you exit the garage, take the right on the train tracks and stay on them.
Okay. See that anybody chasing you is appropriately shaken, stirred, or otherwise dispatched. Whatever it takes to get you back to the lockup alone with the deliverables. Once their ears stop ringing, the cartel and associated cops will process just how severely their operation's been sabotaged. No cocaine, no cash, and nobody to blame. Unless
Want to
both parties
get off the
can't help
tracks
but
right
smile
here.
at the thought of them losing their collective shit. On the home stretch now, my friend. Soon you'll wash away the putrid scent of reconstituted meat slurry and finally enjoy the sweet smell of success. They've lost you.
That is pretty much it for episode 1 of this series I wanted to create. Feel free to skip to the end or watch the drive.
We can't have the LSPD jeopardize our HQ. Not now. We'll lose them. In case you were wondering what I intended to do with illegal narcotics you so jointly seized, I arranged with a representative of a local businessman to take them off your hands and pay you well. See you shortly. I gotta admit, quite apart from this being a matter of principle, our whole operation has livened up my day-to-day considerably. Excellent work. Mission accomplished. Now to the vital matter of payment. As I'm sure you can appreciate, there are certain transactions I can't be party to as an officer of the law. But if I've learned anything from my associates on the LSPD, it's how to look the other way. Now remember, as far as I'm concerned, you can hit that factory as often as you'd like. As long as you're giving me reasons to keep looking the other way, I'm happy. As you can see from my choice of transportation, my fortunes at the LSPD are also improving. Just got these babies in, fresh off the line. Guess who picked one up? Until next time, now let's disassociate.
Yeah, brother.
Hey sis, how's things? I'm so done with this fucking business. What's with supporting prima donnas? Let me bring it up.
If you are still watching, I appreciate it, and we'll see you for episode 2. Take care.